What's up guys, Dude here, and this is part 2 of the No Mega session. So I've been thinking about this team a lot lately, and I'm thinking maybe replacing VoltTurn might be for the better. Not sure yet, because it seems like Dragonite could be a very potent replacement, because I'm having a lot of special attackers, as you can see, like Starmie, Clefable, Rotom, and VoltTurn. And then my only physical ones are the ones that set hazards, so that puts a lot of pressures on them, and I kind of want to even that out with a Dragonite, possibly. Anyways, looking at this team, I kind of want to lead with a VoltTurn. But then again, if it's a Terrakion lead, I might actually want to go with Landorus. But then Bisharp lead is a thing. I'll go with Landorus. Okay, Landorus versus Landorus. I'm fearing the HP Ice, so I kind of want to go into my own Rotom right away. Do I do that? I mean, Landorus doesn't have much to touch Rotom Wash, I think. Like, what's his standard moves? Like, Earth Power, Focus Blast, that's about it. That's what I know, basically, is standard, then maybe Extra Sensory, Sludge Wave, stuff like that. Stealth Rock, okay. I don't mind that. I'm just gonna Hydro Pump, maybe? I mean, the only resist is Rotom. And I don't know, I don't feel like Rotom is coming in, although, I mean, that's the most likely switch, aside from maybe Zapdos. And even then, I mean, Zapdos not that good a switch. So, I'm gonna, yeah. Okay. Well, that's not too bad a switch. I guess I can go into VoltTurn and just not mind. Although I could burn and absorb a burn as well. Because if I switch and then get burned, that's gonna be painful. Trading burns, that's alright. Now, I kinda want a Volt Switch right away. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, the thing with Rotom versus Rotom matchups is there's no real way out of this. It's not easy to get out of that pattern from coming back, and it's just, ugh. And now the fact that I got a faster Volt Switch makes it kind of a shame. Because, like, being the slower one gives you more momentum, in a way. But it's actually going for Hydro Pump, so I don't really mind that. I kind of wish I had Protect right now, so I could stall out the burn a little more. And I'm thinking I might get burnt again if I stay in. So what I'm gonna do is actually double back into Rotom. Precisely because I will get burned. Rest. Okay, so it's a Chesto Rest. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Now that means I can Willow. So it's not that bad that it rested. I mean, I got a free switch into Rotom, so less damage on it is always nice. And I can always Pain Split if it tries to rest and goes back to full. It's not a big issue, so yeah. I mean, I think Pain Split wins against Rest Chesto Rotom 100% of the time, bar a crit. But yeah. Because Chesto Rest is kind of a one-trick pony. You just do rest once and then you're done. You don't have anything for recovery. I mean, you could always rest and use Heal Bell, I mean, that could be a thing on this team, but I don't know. I don't really like Resto Chesto. It's not my kind of thing. I'm more into the Rest Talk kind of strategy if I'm using Rest. Because, I mean, Rest becomes basically a burden as soon as you've used the berry, so it's a wasted move slot in my opinion. Although, don't get me wrong, in some cases it actually works, but yeah. So now I'm waiting on the guy to choose his switch after Volt switching, and he's pretty much got no switch on this Rotom. I'm thinking maybe Pain Splitting on the switch in, but I don't know. I might actually go into Clefable depending on the switch and try to get a Wish and send it to Rotom as fast as possible. Cause like, Rotom is getting pretty low, not gonna lie, and I mean, Rotom seems to wall most of this guy's team. Ugh, this is bad. I don't have real actual switch-ins for Terrakion. I mean, I got Landorus, I guess. No, I'm gonna go into Landorus, I got no other options. And I'm pretty sure that specially defensive Rotom can take a single hit from Terrakion. So I'm not gonna mess around, I'm just gonna switch into Landorus Therian and hop. Hopefully I'll... Oh, that's... Well, I expected a rock move, but... I mean, that works too. Now, I feel like it's time to get my own rocks up, so I'll do just that. I don't think it's staying in. I could smack down, actually. Oh, man. Well, I don't mind Landorus coming in too much, so... And I think it's faster than me, so... Might actually want to go into Starmie and just try to Ice Beam it. Was that a good idea? I mean... It's not weak to any move Landorus can use, but... And it's not using Earth Power, that's for sure. So, I'm safe stab-wise. Yeah, I'll go into Starmie. I mean, it's not that bulky, but it's gonna take a hit, hopefully. And I want to assume that this Landorus isn't Scarfed. Maybe that's a mistake. Wow. I would have liked to say that I predicted a Psychic, but I totally didn't, so yeah. Now I'm feeling like Hydro Pump is my best bet, but I really don't want to miss. And Ice Beam is actually pretty nice. This team is pretty much Water weak and Ice weak. So Starmie is going to be useful. I'm going to just Ice Beam. Hopefully the Starmie outspeeds. I don't want to be... Yeah, it's probably not Scarfed if it's switched out. Well, if it... Actually, if it's Scarfed into Psychic, yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to go into Rotom and just try to get a Pain Split off, but I don't feel like that's going to work out. I'm predicting a Volt Switch, actually. I kind of want to predict that. I could be ballsy and go into Landorus. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because Landorus is not that useful. I mean, it could potentially smack down on Zapdos switch-ins, but aside from that, I don't see it being too useful. Alright. Now, what do I go for? Hydro Pump is obviously what's coming my way, so... U-turn into Ferrothorn. I mean, my team's getting worn out a little. I'm kind of worried about that, but it's not that big an issue. I mean, I got Wish support. Don't want to sound too overconfident and such, but I feel like Wish Support is really gonna help me out this time around. Yeah, I'm playing pretty well against that Rotom. And now, if it wants to risk burning me, it's just gonna die. And if it tries to rest... Wait, actually I should go into Rotom, my own Rotom, and just try to... Yeah, I'll just do that. I get a free switch, plus... I mean... Sure, I'll lose a bit of momentum, but... It's resting? Okay, not sure how I feel about this, but... Sure. I'm just gonna Pain Split. And now we got a Sleeping Rotom, I guess? Which I don't mind at all. It's basically set up fodder. Kinda wanna go into Ferrothorn, try to set up spikes. Then again, I might actually want to go into Clefable, try to get a Wish up, go into Starmie, heal it up, and then possibly get a Rapid Spin off, maybe? I don't know if that's the best move I can do. Yeah. Because my spinner is at like 40% right now, and with the rocks it's gonna be like 28 or so. And 28 is pretty low, it means I only get 3 hits. Unless I have to switch out again. And that includes a Rapid Spin hit, so that's pretty bad. Now, what's coming up? Let's see. And if Landorus is coming in, I'm screwed. I can't switch in with Starmie because that's too offensive of Mon to... Like, Landorus is gonna screw me over if I try to switch in freely into Starmie, because it's gonna kill it off before the Wish. I mean, is activated, I guess. So, yeah. Sizzle. Okay. It's gonna try to Bullet Punch, basically. I feel like I could just go into Rotom and try to burn stuff. But then again, I might be wrong. I'm just gonna try that. And I mean, it's gonna tank a Bullet Punch easily. Swords Dance. Well then, that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna burn it right away. I feel like that's the best thing I can do right now. Gosh, a +2 Scizor is very threatening to this team, I just realized, because Landorus can intimidate it, but Swords Dance is faster. Like, it's a faster setup than Intimidate is a debuff. So, from there, I mean... Oh, well, I'm gonna burn it again, I don't mind that at all. Now I feel like it's gonna rest, so I'm gonna Volt Switch, and then, hopefully it's not a Landorus switch in, because if Landorus comes in, then Volt Switch won't work, but what I'm thinking is I'll get it low enough that it will be forced to rest, at which point Ferrothorn gets free spikes up. And I mean, sure, I still don't get rid of the rocks on my side of the field, but I'm gonna have to live with that. Now, I'm gonna Spikes. I should have Leech Seeded, but I don't know. Because, like, what switches in... No. Like, there's no real switch-ins to that Ferrothorn, like maybe Terrakion, but then again I can Gyro Ball, so... I mean, one wrong switch and your Terrakion is almost done. So, I'm just setting up all over the guy. And honestly, I couldn't care less about a burn on Ferrothorn at this point. I mean, sure, it's useful against Rotom Wash, but I need it mostly to wall Rotom Wash. I don't need it to actually damage it. It's not that big a deal right now. Now, at this point, I can just go into Clefable, and I'll just Heal Bell, because I feel like that's the best move I can do. It's probably gonna Volt Switch, but... Oh, Manual Switch, okay. Okay. Okay, I need to Wish Up. And then... what do I do against Zapdos? Because... Defog, okay. I don't mind, I mean... I can set up again. That's not too big a deal. I'm gonna Heal Bell. I haven't shown that move yet, so it's just gonna be like... Basically, we're resetting the field right now, so it's not too big a deal. Okay, back to 92 with leftovers, 98, almost a full. That's great. Now it's gonna use T-Bolt again, I feel like. I kinda wanna be that guy that's pretty cheeky and goes into Landorus on a Thunderbolt and scare it out, but I don't know. Maybe he's gonna think I'm scarfed, but I've shown leftovers, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, now it's gonna use HP Ice. But like, I could go into Rotom and just try to whittle away at it, but... Like, I need Starmie to be able to face this Zapdos. And I don't know if this Starmie can take it on right now, so I'll have to improvise a little. I'll go into Rotom. I can't risk going into Ferrothorn, because it might surprise me with a Heat Wave or some kind of shenanigans like that. So I'm gonna go into Rotom. And wow, this game is taking a long time. I mean, there's no switch, like there's a lot of switches, mind games and such, and there's no Pokemon that's actually really close to fainting, I guess. Cause like, his Pokemon are almost all at full. So we're back to square one, basically. I'm gonna go for Willow. I mean... So all my setup with spikes was kind of useless, I guess. It's kind of a shame, but... Oh well. Let's see. So what do I want to do? Like, it's gonna switch possibly into nah, not Landorus. Scizor. Okay. I'm gonna burn it right away, because there's no way I'm letting it set up or anything like that. It's gonna switch back out, right? It can't be staying in. It can't. Yeah. Okay. So... From here, I mean... I could go into Ferrothorn, get Leech Seed off, and... I mean, from there, I'll just... try stuff, I guess. And I don't mind being burned too much. I'll go for a Leech Seed right away. I don't need spikes right now, because looking at this team, I mean, Terrakion, Bisharp, and Scizor are the only ones that are weak to spikes. So rocks are gonna play a big part in them damaging this Zapdos. Now, I mean, I kind of want to say that a heat wave is coming. Man, I wish I had something to deal with this Zapdos. It's a pain. Offensive Zapdos is hard to deal with for this team. Like, it's got recovery, it's got defog, it's got lots of things going for it, so it's kind of a problem. So it's shown T-Bolt, Heat Wave, defog, possibly Roost as the last move, I want to say. I'm just gonna Hydro Pump. I don't care if Rotom is coming my way, it's just, I gotta get rid of that Zapdos, pressure it a little. Alright. Now, I'll have to get Starmie a Wish, because that's been keeping me from doing many things that I want to do against his team. Like getting rid of that Landorus and that Zapdos, for that matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna Volt Switch into Clefable. I mean, it's clearly gonna rest. I'm gonna Wish, then go into Starmie. I mean, we'll see, but what I'm thinking is it's gonna rest. Then I'm wishing. Hopefully it stays in, trying to wake up. It's gonna take 2 turns. I'm gonna have just enough. Oh god, this is terrible. Okay. I gotta live that Bullet Punch. Will I make it? But then again, I mean, that's irrelevant. I'm gonna get Pursuited, right? It's a Psychic type. I can't switch in Scizor on this Scizor. That's ridiculous. I am just gonna go into Landorus. It's kind of a wasted opportunity, but I have to. I can't go into Starmie risking it getting KO'd, so I have to play safe. It's a 1.5. Ugh, that's... okay. Whoa. Okay then. Sorry about that, there was like a huge black screen for a sec. Don't know what that's about, but alright. We're back. I'm gonna go for a U-turn. I was gonna say I want to set up rocks, but the Intimidate was what I was really after. Oh man, this guy's team is putting so much pressure on mine. Let's see. I'm gonna go into Rotom. But I mean, it's possibly gonna Bug Bite as soon as Rotom comes in, so... oh god. +3. That's scary. I need to burn it. I need to burn it real fast. +3, I mean, a Bug Bite will... phew! At least I got that off. But getting Rotom KO'd is really bad. I am losing this one. But I got a free switch into Volcarona, so what I'm going to attempt is pretty stupid, but I will Quiver on that Scizor, because obviously it's not staying in. It can't be staying in, is what I'm trying to say. If it is, it's foolish. I mean... Because Scizor is like quad weak to fire, it can't be staying in. Now I get to show off Volcarona a little. Ugh. Like, what can Volcarona really do? It can get rid of actually quite a bit of this team. Alright, I'll put my faith in Volcarona a little. I mean, with a Quiver, even Rotom won't enjoy this, so I'm willing to risk it. Okay, if this is Scarfed, I'm screwed, but we'll see. Giga Drain actually is more powerful than the Hidden Power Ground, so I'm gonna go with that. Although, yeah, it's definitely more powerful than Fire Blast as well. So I'm gonna go with that. Hopefully this Terrakion is not Scarfed. Yeah, that's a good game. I mean, at this point, I lost. But, hey, I mean, I'll keep going. I'll go with Landorus. Now, I kind of want to show off Smackdown a little while I'm at it. Man, this team is falling apart right now. I'm just gonna Smackdown. Try to catch something on the switch. But yeah, this Terrakion is definitely Scarfed. That's good to know, but I mean, okay. Now I kind of want to Earthquake, so I'll do just that. I mean, if this guy knows what Smackdown does, he's gonna switch out. But basically, it forces Rotom out. It's gonna go into Zapdos, possibly, or not. Okay, so I got rid of Rotom, that's nice. But I still lost Volcarona and my own Rotom, so that's kind of a pain. Against Landorus though, what do I do? I'm gonna go into Ferrothorn, trying to get a Leech Seed off, get some damage on it. I don't know. Rocks. Oh. That's putting pressure on Starmie again. I don't like that. I'm gonna Leech Seed. Hopefully it's gonna catch something nice. If Terrakion comes in, I'll just go back into Landorus. And man, I hope I have a free switch into Starmie at some point. Ugh. Oh man. This is looking really bad. Okay, going into Starmie, I'm just gonna Ice Beam. I mean, there's not much I can do at this point. Ice Beam feels like my best bet, although I could Hydro Pump and it kills as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Hydro Pump. I mean, I got nothing to lose at this point. It's 3-5. I can't come back from that, but I'll try. Oh man, that sucks so bad. Oh man. I'll try Hydro Pumping again, but Bullet Punch is gonna kill me off. Or not. Well then. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Alright, so 2-4. I might not be able to make it a 2-3. I don't know. Let's go into Landorus, I guess. But yeah, as you guys can see, I'm not giving up easily on a game. Even though, like, I saw Volcarona and Rotom faint very quickly, one after the other. I still wanted to try winning against it, so I'm just gonna Earthquake. Because that's my only shot at getting this Bisharp out of out of the way. Hopefully at +1 it doesn't OHKO. That would be bad. Ugh. I really hope it doesn't. If it Sucker Punches, it might not OHKO, but if it does, like, knock off, it will, I want to say. Oh. Wow. Well then. Okay. So now, I'm slowly recovering, but it's not gonna be enough. It really isn't. Because, like, I've got no way of dealing with Landorus. Zapdos I can manage, but, oh man. Like, I need a free switch into Clefable, and even then, if it has Sludge Wave, I'm pretty much stuck, like, trying to switch back and forth between those two. So that's kind of a problem, but, I mean, this guy knows what he's doing, definitely. Oh man. Okay, so I guess I got my free switch into Clefable, but that means I have no way of dealing with Terrakion. Although I could maybe take a hit, I don't know. I guess at this point I'll just Moonblast away. I mean, I've got no reason to, like, Wish Stall or anything, so... But, like, it's a 3-0, I guess. Not too bad. There's no point in stalling any further with Wish Protect, so I'm just gonna Moonblast away, and we'll see, like, how far this Clefable gets us, because there's no way we can win this at this point. Wow, that did a lot. And my Clefable did nothing to that Landorus. Well then, I guess that's all. That's all she wrote. Like, 32 minutes? That's a long session? Well, no, long part, I guess. Wow. I was about to say GG, but the guy left, so... Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna do maybe one more part, or maybe I'm actually gonna do a 6-parter, I don't know yet what I'm gonna do next week. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday.